Welcome back, everyone. This is JTM Plays, and today we're playing a little gem called Foundation. Now, Foundation has recently released its first big update here, Update 1. It's called the Quality of Life Update, and this is a grid laid-back medieval city builder with a little bit of automation trickled in, as well as combat, monument construction, and resource management. It's a fun little game. I've had it in my Steam library here for a long time, and it's currently on sale in Steam's winter sale. So if you want to grab it, now's the time to do so. It's 33% off, and it's one heck of a game. Now, we're going to play through it. We're going to play through the first hour or two here. We're going to give our first impressions. Hopefully you guys enjoy it and would like to give it a try too. But anyways, enough talking. Let's jump right in. Let's start a new game. We're just going to go with the default setting here on a coastal land. We're going to play classic difficulty, and we are going to just relax and play. Now, we're not going to go with any of these challenge modes. We're just going to do a relax and play at my own pace. We're going to describe our village now. We're going to just kind of randomize our name for our village. I like Fort Dory. Yes, let's call our title JTM. And then we're just going to leave everything as is, but you can kind of see all the options here for your little banner. If I kind of like the sword here, we're going to go with that. One big sword in the middle. So let's make our banner green. I like green. And let's start the game. Okay, so here we are. Go through the basics here with our little tutorial. A new beginning. After a long journey through the realm, your people finally reach new lands. Your lands, territories you can settle for reasons of your own. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to build a new kingdom here. Your villagers, your command, and are eager to offer advice about how to proceed should you require it. Let me hear your advice. Quest module. Your objectives displayed on the quest module. The quest module will display your current objective and quests through the game. So here it is on the left side here. Our current objectives are to move our cameras. So let's go with that. We're going to pan up and down. We're going to move around. We're going to look and see. Oh, and I don't like that this entire beach here is a cliff. I do not like that. Okay, no problem. Zoom in and out. Let's do that. We can zoom in pretty close, actually. Nice. Tilt the camera. Do all the things. Yes. Yes, we are. My first territory. To start building your village, you must choose your first territory. Each available starting territory has all the basic resources you need to begin settling down the new land. Okay, let's pick our starting territory here. I would like to be how about we get close to the beach here? So let's go with this one here. Yeah, I like this middle one. Perfect. Got it. All right. Most of the actions like placing new buildings or expanding your territory can be performed through the action module at the bottom center of your screen. Got it. Let's do building, and we want to build our village center, and we're going to just go ahead and pick an open area. Maybe no, actually, let's go right over. I like that. I like that area there. Okay. And we're going to hit build down here. Good. Interacting with the world. The villager wants to speak with you. Click on the bubble to start the interaction. Awesome. Okay, so what do you want? The second piece of advice comes from a young and enterprising villager. Rather than letting everyone fend for themselves, he suggests that you organize laborers into appropriate workplaces, builders into workshops, woodcutters into lumber camps, berry gatherers into their huts, so on. Let's put this advice into practice. Okay. Now, first thing he wants to build is a builder's workshop. Let's go ahead and put that right here. Yeah, sure. Now, this game is really good because it's gridless, right? Like I said, and it's organic. You don't place houses, you build zones where the villagers will build their own houses, and the pathing and all that stuff. You don't need roads or anything like that. They make their own roads based on the path most traveled. Okay, so builders can be assigned here to work on construction around the village. All right, where's our thing? Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Undo. Destroy, no. Build. Now we want to assign some villagers here. Maybe just one for now. Click the plus button on the panel to assign the nearest villager to a workplace. Awesome. There you go. New building available. A lumber camp. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and build a lumber camp. This lumber camp needs to be far away from where the housing is going to be. So you can see the brown circle there means that it is an undesirable area to live in. So we're going to put it, actually, I don't know. Do we want to go inside the forest here? Yeah, let's go with that. There we go. Just like that, we've got our lumber camp inside, and we need to assign a worker. We're going to assign one worker there, and then we should be good. Build lumber camp. Lumber camp's getting built by the builder. Yes. Okay. The next thing is going to be probably berry picking there. So we're going to let that happen. They're also cutting down trees. Yes, I didn't anticipate that some work had to be done in order to build that lumber camp there. But regardless, it's going to happen and it's going to be fine. Now, I'm going to leave some space here to make a forestry building when that becomes available, because we need to regrow our trees in order to cut them down again. Okay, I think we could speed up time, right? Yeah, let's speed things up. Let's get a move on. We don't have much time anyway. All right, so good. Painting and wood cutting. Wood resources require you to paint an area that's fit for wood cutting using the paint tool. Got it. Here it is, wood cutting. We're going to cut down all of this area right here. And then later on, we're just going to go ahead and replenish it when we can. All right, this gets cut down. Perfect. The new building here now, it's called the Forester's Camp. This guy is going to be replanting. So we're just going to, can we connect this? No? Yeah, we're just going to put this down next to this and we're going to build. Right? Because that is something that these guys will have to do. And then we also have a berry gathering hut, which I can put down right over here. Perfect. Build that. Good. Now, once that's built and once the forestry is built, we can assign workers to it. We have available workers, 10 villagers available to work. We have a total of 10 villagers and we have 8 unemployed villagers. So once all of that stuff is ready, do we need to add more workers? Let's add more workers. We got plenty of population, right? Yeah. Get everyone to work, please. Everyone gets to work. I'll add some more woodcutters too. Yeah. We can cut down more wood if it's wood that we're missing. We'll let all of that happen. And then we can reassign some people. All right. So over here on the top left side, we have our coins. That's our money. We need to use that to make upgrades, do some research. Coin tendency is our budget. So the changes in our budget. So you'll see after this month is over here, that if this continues the way that it is, it's going to be -30. So we'll see a -30 here. That means we overspent for the month. We don't normally want to do that, but it's going to be a thing. Okay. All right, cool. So we got food gatherers. We got foresters, and this forester actually here has a specific thing here. So this guy needs to be painted. So whatever this guy's cutting down, this guy over here is going to replant. So I'm going to have him replant all this area. Oh my God, there's so much berry. So all of this area here can be replanted if and when our woodcutters cut it down. I select a cutter, cut down entire area while our forester replants. I guess we can remove cutting down this like that. Okay, cool. Now this guy had an advice. So needs and happiness. Now that you have organized your laborers, you can tend to their needs and happiness. Make sure they have access to fresh water and housing. As for food, you will first need people to store and distribute the berries they collected. From there, your village will have everything they need. Perfect. Okay, let's put that advice to the test. Painting and housing. Housing is built automatically by your villagers within the residential areas. As I said, gridless building, you have painted beforehand. So to mark a residential area, click the paintbrush. Got it. Here we go. Residential area. We're going to make this our residential area. Holy cow. There is so many berries. Yeah. Okay, so this, you guys can all live in that area. Perfect. Villager needs. Every member of your village is looking to satisfy essential needs. Villagers will fulfill their needs by consuming resources such as berries, rustic food need, or visiting buildings such as churches and service or the service needed. Check for details by hovering over each need in the villager window. All right, new buildings available. We got our well for water, and we also have a quarry. Yeah, stone cutter. So we have some stone over here. I'm going to put this down right here for now. And then we also want to build the well. Yes, we want to build a well about right there and build. So that well is going to supply water for everyone. And this woodcutter here is just going to start cutting stone and we're going to be good. Okay. Also, putting down buildings costs money, by the way. So if you can see upfront costs, this stone cutter's camp, 10 gold, 10 gold for that. Lumber camp, forester's camp, 10 gold, and 5 wood for the builder's workshop. So we're going to get into trading here momentarily, soon, and then we should be okay. Now I'm going to unassign a builder here. I'm going to unassign a berry picker there. Then I'm going to unassign one of these guys here, and I'm going to give miners some workers because we will need stone soon. It's not going to be right now, but it's going to be soon. So if we click on housing, you can see the needs of the houses in order to upgrade the housing. Right? If we want a level 2 house, then we would need beautification of the area, a commoner resident. So the resident here in my population page, everyone gets upgraded here when we meet their needs. So Agnola, for example, when we click on her, it says her essential needs are rustic food, water, and housing. She has housing. She'll get water shortly, and then she'll also get rustic food, berries, vegetables, and fish. Once she gets those things satisfied, then her happiness will increase. Then her additional needs, in order to be upgraded from a to the next thing, which is going to be a commoner. Sellers are satisfied with the roof over their heads and a welcome. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, she's going to need service and refined food in order to be upgraded to a commoner. And then we need commoners to get certain buildings set up and things like that. So there we go. That is the basic gist of this. Right now, we're sitting on 46 berries, 20 cloth, 36 wood, 0 stone, and 36 tools. So what is the next step here? Next step is building the well. Well is under construction. Why hasn't it been? It's missing stone. Good thing I set these guys up to this thing here. You have a negative thing here. Not affecting the housing directly, right? We got 1, 4, 5, 6 houses right now. Yeah. And we're also going to be able to buy territory here momentarily. Multi-part buildings. Some buildings such as the market have multiple parts and can be customized that way. Each part has a cost and can have specific effect. Check for details. All right, so now we have a market. Market is needed because the marketplace delivers the goods to them. So let's go ahead and do that right away. We're going to get a food stall right next to our well. Sure, let's put this guy down. I guess there. Yeah, we can put a stall over this out there. Can I rotate something like that? We don't necessarily need this stall, not right now, but we can move the building later on if we need. So we're going to go ahead and build that market. It's going to cost us 20 wood and 5 cloth. And then once we have the market built, then we'll be able to select berries as a resource that is managed by. So as you can see here, we got 50 out of 50 berries here. Got so many berries to gather. Berry food is not going to be an issue. All right, cool. Builders are building. It's good stuff. This guy, storage is full. And then we also have the forester also. So per building zoning, I have already covered that. So I'm just going to pay on that. Our money is doing all right. Yeah, we're missing the church in order to get happiness up. And we have a villager that's unemployed. So that's going to be good. We're going to assign a villager to the marketplace. And we're going to assign a resource to the market stall, which is berries. Once the berries are here, the villagers can come and grab them. And you'll see that their needs will become satisfied. So this person right here just came in and grabbed a stick. So that's why they are satisfied now. So our Fort Dory is now a village. Awesome. New ruler title unlocked, Lord and Lady. Editing buildings. You can edit any construction building by pressing the edit building button. You can move and rotate any building parts. If we go here and we click on edit building, we could essentially move it. where we want. Rotate this guy. Apply. Nice and easy. And I wonder if the builder has to come and fix it. Kind of sucks, but what about this? Can I workplace or building? No. I can't move the houses because again, it's zoning, right? So raise the happiness of your village to 75. Currently it's at 65. Our happiness is going up because we have berries for everyone. Everyone's going to be good, right? Everyone's going to be good. Let's look at our population here really quickly. What does Angola need? Rustic food. Everyone kind of needs food. Angola and loot word. You need some food, loot word. Get some food. We got plenty of it. You're the forester. All right. Nice. Good. Happy with our progress. Can we speed things up a little bit more? No, we cannot. What is the next step? I'd like to advance, please. You're holding me back. What is this? Is this iron? That looks like iron. We'll be able to get that iron here shortly. And I'm really hoping that I can get down here to do fishing in the near future. All right, guys, come on. Advice, encouraging immigration, complete. All right, profiting from trade. A business-minded villager proposes creating a trade route with your closest neighbor, Northbury, to sell resources for profit and obtain items that cannot be produced locally. Northbury needs planks, so you should start with those. Unlocking buildings. Some buildings are not available at the start of the game. You will need to unlock them by progression. Unlocking them requires you to reach a tier, which might require a certain number of prosperity and estate splendor. Okay, once there, you must pay a certain amount of coins or influence to unlock them for your village. Got it. Okay. Sweet. Now we've unlocked that. That's the trader. Oh, no. A sawmill in order for us to cut down our wood. So we're going to put the sawmill here, even though it's going to eat into our trees. But if we have the sawmill close to our forester and our lumber camp, then we can just cut them up really quickly. Go ahead and hit build there. And we're going to be missing population. Also, our happiness is at 75, which is great. The next advice is building a warehouse. Also, we have visitors that want to join our village. So we are going to accept them. And now we have 2 extra workers. Perfect. Just in time. 1 for our sawmill and then 1 for our, what's it called? Our storage. Wherever it is. Now, where do I do my research? Right here, progression. So, common path. We want to go for storage, we want to go for fishing, village wooden bridge, and village fence. So we need to pay to unlock these. We currently have 382. Let's unlock storage. Yes. Let's unlock fishing while we're at it. Get the fisherman hut. Unlock a bridge. And let's unlock... Oh. Fences are for decoration. So that's the beautification thing. Right. All right. So what's next? Prosperity. Once we reach level 10 prosperity, then we can unlock the other. Next thing here is the village map. It is huge. Oh, okay. All right. So the game wants us to build a granary because the granary can be used to store food. So we're going to put a granary right here. Build. And we're also going to build a warehouse. I'm guessing right over here. But I'd like to build you right here. You. Okay, so when this stuff is built, then we'll be able to store more berries in our granary. And then also store wood planks from our sawmills. Sawmill needs to be working right now. All right, so I'm going to put 1 builder there. I don't think that we need more. 2 people working on stone. Actually, let's get less people gathering. Seem to have too much of them. Good. So progression is doing okay. We want to unlock trade. Our next step, right? So fisherman's hut, village fence, and village bridge. Okay, all right, we're good. Waiting for the warehouse. Right? Granary. Add a worker there. Oh my God, look at all these people that want to come live with us. Yes, yes, yes. Everyone's welcome. We need more people here, especially this guy over here. So at this area here, we're going to store berries and we're also going to store fish. Okay. We're also going to need another market here to sell fish. So can I place you, rotate you there, and all right, cool. Now needs to be built. We're going to add a transporter here, and we're going to assign planks to this once that's built. 51 berries already stored here. All the berries were moved. Perfect. And the market, workplace, at building, signing a resource. Okay, no, my bad. I just had two double windows open. All right, do we need another builder? No, we're good. And progression here. Both progressions. All right, no big deal. No big deal. Waiting for planks to build a warehouse. 5 more planks. So let's assign another 2 workers here. Planks. And I guess we're going to need more wood. So let's get 3 there. 3 woodcutters. 3 plank production. Half population. Getting pretty crowded here. Certainly is. Territory boundaries. Yeah, let's leave our boundaries open. Production preview. Housing occupancy. Oh, it looks like we might need more. Row coverage. I want to hide the berries. Beautification. Horrible neighbor. Yeah, like I said, look, the brown stuff. I wonder if I can move you. Edit building. I move you. No, you don't need to be near my housing. Oh, more population. Thank you, guys. All looking pretty good and spiffy. What else do we want to do here? We want a desirable neighborhood. Location. I want to hide the bear. All right. Looks like I can. Fine, it's fine. Okay. So finally we have our warehouse here. We have a worker assigned to it. We want to assign wood, and then we also want to assign opening the royal book. Now you have access to the royal book. The royal book contains useful information and various features like the capability to establish trade routes with your neighbors. All right, and then now we have access to trading, right? Royal book. Village overview. Edicts, and none of this stuff is accessible yet. Trade routes is what we want. In order to establish this trade route with Northbury, I need to provide them with 20 planks. We don't have that at the moment. We have 17. We're pretty close. So at Northbury, they will want to buy from me is the important things. Polished stone. They would want to buy planks. They would want to buy wine, herbs, gold ore, gold bars, and meat. So we need to establish these trade routes here. We can't make polished stone yet, but we can make planks. So we can sell them planks. And we'll also be able to buy tools from them, which is very important. We don't want to run out of tools. I can buy berries. Can't sell them berries. That's a problem. Okay, let's establish this. We have access here now to trade with Northbury. Okay. Now let's go to resources. And this is where we manage our trading, right? So we have a ton of berries. Can't buy berries from them. What we can do is we can sell planks. So if sell everything above the value. Okay, so here we can sell this. If let's say we want to have 20 planks, sell everything above 20. So if we have more than 20 planks, it will be sold whenever the trader comes by. Trade with us. You also just leave that at 0 right now and sell everything because we want to make money. All right, so we want to sell all of that. We want to be able to sell polished stone. Start producing that as soon as possible. Gold bars. We can sell herbs as well as wine, cheese, and meat, but we don't have any of that stuff available to us. We will soon, though. Okay, so advice. The Manor House. You've made great strides recently. A light-hearted woman recognizes your progress and thanks you on behalf of the folks. On behalf of her folks for your hard work. To help manage the village and enact a new mandate, she suggests building a manor house. Put that to work. Here we go. We need to buy territory in order to buy a manor house. So we're going to do that. What's territory is convenient for us. I think we want to go with this plains over here. Right? We want to access this right here. Because that will give us access to iron. What do you have over here? I think we just need this one. Yeah. Got lots of land there. We're also going to want to expand our residential center, right? Residents live all up in that area there. So make sure we can make more houses. Awesome. Okay. All right. All right. So let's take a look at things over here. We have a villager that wants to live here. We have a trader that we need to assign here. And then we need to assign a resource here, which is probably going to be, I mean, I think I want fish, right? Yeah, because we're going to get a fisherman's hut here soon. So with progression here. Oh my God. All right. We've unlocked some stuff. Labor, kingdom, and clergy. We don't have zero. We have 0 of those points right now. So we can't upgrade with that. What we want to do now is we said that we wanted to do fishing. Butchery is also an option. Hunter's Hut produces boar. Butchery produces 5 meat. Oh, actually, this is a good one. I actually do want to produce meat. Or polished stone. What do we want to do? We could also do farming. But we can't sell anything for farming yet. Let's go with stonemason because those are things that we can sell. And that puts us down to 159, which is not good. Not ideal, right? Not ideal. We need to build these buildings now. So now we want to set hunting areas. And this seems like a really good spot for hunting down here, right? We got some boars down there. We got some boars over here in the forest. And a little bit of boars over here. So sign that. And all of this area here is for hunting. Good. Let's get the hunter's hut first. Stonemason. Butchery. Hunter's hut. So you can come here and build. I want the butchery. Yes. That costs us some money. We have population to sustain that. Next thing we want to do is also get a stonemason's hut, which we'll put right next to stone cutter's hut. And then with that, we can now trade meat. We can also trade stone, polished. Fish is not a thing that they. Okay. All right, and then this market stall here, I guess you are going to provide meat. Of all things, provide meat. Also, granary here is going to be able to provide meat. Oh, wait a second. We can do boar. No. The butcher wants the boars. And the butchery wants the boars. Produces 5 meat for 1 boar. Hunter's hut produces the boar itself. And that is that. And yeah, should be able to get all the materials here to build the butchery. And we got more population, which we need. Sure. Over here. Got plenty of berries. And stone. 50 stone here. As soon as this is built here, we'll be good. Also need a stone cutter. And built. Got 1 boar here already. Very nice. Oh, this is the trader. He's going to come in and trade with us. Nice. He's bought 25 planks for 25 gold. Definitely not the greatest deal, but useful. Let's look at trading again, because let's go. This guy sells tools, right? So if we're going to buy tools, if we are under 10 tools, buy until inventory reaches the value of 10. So if we're under 10, we'll buy. So let's say we have 7 tools left. He'll buy 3 more, and he should come around often enough that we don't run out of tools. Right? Yes. Now, let's look at our villagers and their situations here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 people without housing. So we have more housing here. Is the problem available for housing? We're build our manor. I don't want to build our manor on this hill. Can we buy more land? How do we get more land? Progression, royal book, logs, budget, buildings. We can assign someone to the butcher now. Good. Villagers, village overview. How do we buy more land? Here we go. Territory. That's what we want. All right. So we want to go up on this hill here. We want to purchase this for 100 gold. We got 135. This is kind of a risky move. If we buy this, we will not have enough gold to build our manor lord. I don't know. So let's continue. We got our butchery. We got our hunter's hut. We got our fish. Actually, resource production, logistics. Acquire manor house into progression. Manor house. There you go. Okay. Now we have a manor house. Do we want castle? Do we want monastery? Do we need that? And that consumed all of our coal. Good. This is also... I don't think that's worth it. We don't need that. New building available. Tower. Monastery. All right. Lots of things going on. We have almost 0 gold. No money. Let's get to building. Monument. We want to build our manor house. That manor house is going to be needed. Manor Badur. Manor Hall. This guy. What is the cost on this? 4 tools. Deal. Place you right over. You're gonna need a manor tower. You're gonna need a manor entrance. Right. And then what else do you need? A door? A tiny room that should be sufficient for a broom or manor Badur. House functions or your visitor location. There. Okay. Build a manor house that has a great hall. Gate, wall, interactive, door, chimney. Do we not have? Okay, no big deal. That should be good, right? We should go ahead and build. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. More villagers? Mind if I do? Those houses built, guys. Get those houses built. Yo, what's our progress looking like right now? We're trading for things. We're getting things done. Take a look at our buildings here. Everyone's satisfied. The granary has transport working fine. Everyone's working fine. Everything's good. 92% happiness. Oh, yeah. The next thing that we're going to need is going to be a monastery, right? So we're going to need this. A rustic hall. Put you over here. Chapel capacity 20. Okay, this is fine. Let's go ahead and give you a chimney. Oh, I can't assign that to that. All right. There we go. And then we just need an entrance, right? Rustic gate. Need more help. Refer to the help panel at any time for advanced options. Got it. Advice followed. Rustic facade. Yeah, things are probably getting pretty pricey here. Let's go with the rustic gate here and then call it a day. Built. There you go. All right, who's this? A message from the kingdom. The settlement. The kingdom acknowledges your hard work in establishing your settlement. I am but your humble servant. All right. So, improving monuments. Like normal buildings, monuments can be improved by adding new sub-buildings and editing existing ones. From buttons next to the sub-buildings list, you can change the function of a sub-building or destroy any sub-building you want. Okay. Whenever you destroy building parts, you are refunded half of their construction cost. Okay, so it's this thing over here. You can select a mandate. Discuss a levy with your villagers. You summon people to the Grey Hall to discuss a potential levy. The villagers don't look too happy about giving away their hard-earned coins, but they will pay if they have to. It has to be done. Happiness bonus minus 30%. We're at 85%. That puts us down to 50? $69 gained from our serfs? No, forget it. I'll change my mind. Tax our people. Not yet. Not yet. Promote villagers to higher status. Open list. No villager is... Oh, potions. Welcome 5 militiamen to your castle. Pioneer JTM. Okay. Oh, man. I guess it has to be done, right? Damn. Okay. All right. Just some coins. Coins, Levi. Got it. All right. So, sub-buildings. The Great Hall. Parts list. Manor entrance. Visitor location. Hall. Cost. Edit building. Okay. So, do we need to add another thing? Enter Badur. Put you over here. And apply. And my guess is that we can then select mandate a module, right? Oh, it's happening. All right, fine. Let's do all of this, all of this. What's going on over here? Advice: building a castle. Your villagers dream of a castle. It would make the road safer, and companies could be relied upon for dangerous castle. Okay, I have agreed to build the castle in your village. Build a castle that has a castle keep. Build a castle that has barracks and form a castle company. Reach a population of 5 combatants. Nice. All right, so now we got to build a castle, right? Castle keep. Rustic wooden keep. Rustic fortified quarters. Well, I think we need to build the keep, right? Build it over here for now. I'd like to bring it up the hill. All right, so wooden watchtower. No, rustic wooden core. Build this. Doesn't have to be attached. And we need a gate, right? Got a door, and we need a rustic edge. Oh, we don't need any of this stuff, right? We have everything that we need here. Accommodates functions for your monument and provides passive light fortification to it. Okay, let's just put that there. What else do we need here? Company rallying location, visitor location, and a guard location. Right? And then we need to build fences. Stone fence. We have barely any stone. Okay. Something like that. Should be good. Wooden fence gate. Okay. Making progress. Small porch. Do we need anything else? Bow barracks. Spear rack. Sword rack. I think we're getting ahead of ourselves here, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we are getting ahead of ourselves. I don't think we need to do any of this stuff yet. Let's do... Oh, we need iron sword. This should be deleted. Replace. Now we don't need the sword. Build. Yes. What does this say? I need 7 tools, 46 planks, and 46 wood in order to build that. We have here, improving trades with Northbury. Thanks for your increasing trades. Many folks are now looking to settle in Northbury. Yet the village struggles to feed the workforce. Ask if you could send them much needed bread. We're not producing bread yet. So I might help you later. Actually, we could. No, that's gonna take. It's gonna be a little bit too overwhelming for my current village situation, right? So I'll send that later. What do we have here? Advice: collecting taxes. Villagers were concerned they might not have enough coins to develop a prosperous village. After much deliberation, they decided to build a tax office and contribute by sharing some of their earnings through house tax. Every villager will contribute to the community. Yes. Thank you. I do need the money. What do you want? Advice: building a monastery. Hearing about your interest in building a monastery, some of the most faithful among your villagers would like to guide you through the first steps of construction. Who will the monastery be accepting? Our monastery will accept both monks and nuns. Yeah, sure. Okay. Build a castle that has a castle keep. Build a castle that has a barracks. Form a castle company. Now, we're not at any of those. So this thing here doesn't have a priest. This thing here needs a mandate. So did we not do this? Oh, because we haven't built our levy yet, right? So we need to have service. Rustic. We've built that, right? We built that. This is the rustic church. No, this is a monastery. Okay, so we need a church as well. All right, let's go with building, right? Let's go with building. So, manor house, castle, monastery, church. So it is two different things. Rustic. Let's go with this. A bell. A door. Guessing it's going to be this one. There. And then we need a cross. The cross go at the top. Perfect. And build. Cool. All right. So we have religion. Awesome. Monk situation here. Ring bells. This isn't done. We're not done building that yet. Okay, that's fine. And we have a advice improving trade route. Let's help them out. You have traded enough with Northbury for them to want to expand their village, but they need your help to accomplish this. Hire an assistant to send them what they need, and you will profit more from trading. Let's help them out. Yes, let's help them out. Holy cow, that's a lot of stuff to do here, right? We are still building our little castle. What's going on with the castle? Construction requirements not met. Far from any watch post or guard duty company. We need to build a watch monument, castle. We got a great hall. We got a castle keep. Fortified quarters. Go it back. Oh no, hold on. Bro. Castle barracks. Okay. We'll connect that. We have the watchtower. Yes, we do need the quarters. So we're going to add that to the back. Okay. And then we need it, right? Why? Sure you want to build without fulfilling all the requirements. Okay, so then no. Build a castle that has a barracks. Looking for the barracks. All gate. Payment decoration. Estate decoration. All decoration. Requires one training. Training. Simple straw dummy. Oh, that's what I was missing. Okay. And then I can form the company. Got it. All right. All right. All right. Man, I really want to hide all these berries. How can I hide the berries? I feel like I need to do something with our stone. We don't have that much stone. Got a stonemason. I guess we need another stone cutter. Also need... Got a lot of food here. Got this stuff. Got meat. Got plenty of planks. Got 10 tools. Now, we're not doing so well with tools. So we need to figure that out. Butcher's doing fine and Hunter's doing fine. We could probably do... All right. That's good. So, are we ready to continue? Happiness is so down. So down. What do you guys need here? Light fortification, patrol coverage, heavy fortification. Beautification area, commoner resident, paved road, and resident civil residents. Any of that stuff. We can't upgrade anyone. Yeah, and this is still ongoing construction because we don't have enough stone. This thing is just consuming all the stone, the monastery. All right. I guess we just wait, right? Just wait. There's not much else for us to do. This is full of wood. The sawmill is still sawing. Got more population. Good. Mandates. Yeah, we're still waiting for the stuff to be built. Just need a few more stone. Okay. While we wait, should we look at our progression tab here, right? We got some money. Got some money. Do we invest in what do we want to invest? Maybe charcoal hut, iron mining. In this snoring post adds 1 total worker capacity. Napping post, woodsman full rack. I think I'm going to move into farming. Right, prosperity is 14. Do lumber camp improvement and good stall. Also do this. No, actually, what I want to do is I have the money. We could do granary stuff, right? So we can do a purchase of that and a purchase of, and I would want to get this one, right? Or I could get this one. That way we'll get access to fishing. Probably if we can get down. Don't see the option to get down there. Through here. Yeah. Okay. No. This isn't worth it. So it's going to be this one here. But we'll get that a little bit later. Have access to this here. What's going on over here? Churches of Faith. Words of your village. Village's first church have reached the clergy. They appreciate your dedication to the faith and hold you to the highest regards. Awesome. All right. So we just need a priest here. Ring the bells. Go to church. Get to church. Everyone's going to church. Happiness will increase. Nice. All right. Let's get population in. And then housing. How are we doing for housing? How's everybody doing? You don't have housing? Oh, no. You don't have work. Everyone should have housing. All good in that regards. Now, the castle keep, the chapel, the gathering hut. We could use another forager. Could use granary transporter. And another warehouse attendant. Nearby reforestation complete. Ongoing construction, Cool. We're making progress again. As I said, things are looking good. We don't have an upgraded house yet. We need beautification. We're not beautifying anything. Common decoration. Fences. Fence gates, yeah. Some of that is something that we should worry about. You could use a hut, right? And who's this? This is a trader? Did he just come and take all my planks? Northberry bought 3 meat for 9 at the granary. All right. Polished stone. We'll add that to our storage there. All right. Cool. So this manor here, I would like to edit this building since we are all fully built. But, yeah, let's something over here. Parts list. I guess we have to edit this thing, right? And we have to add a door here. And we can make this the, what's it called? Waiting for builder. The tax thing. Get more. Add a priest here. We can't add. That's suited for unreached status. Okay, so we kind of built this for nothing because we can't assign anyone or... Oh, look at that. We could promote people here. But it costs money. Okay. Catalina does not have a job. Audrey is 100% happiness. Anyone else who's 100% happiness? Tita and Domingo. And that is all of our money. Let's conclude promotions there. Yeah? Okay, good. Then we could... Oh, we can't assign anyone yet. Okay. We'll wait. Village decorations. Your village would enjoy decorations. They will increase the desirability of an area for better housing and provide beautification, which improves prosperity. Let's discuss decorations. Own a rose bush. Ooh, that means that we have to go in here and unlock decoration. And we don't have money for that. So, not an option. The monastery, build a monastery that has nun dorms, monastery that has monk dorms. I think I want to get rid of this monastery. Collecting taxes, build a manor house that has a tax office. If I remember correctly, you're able to assign tax office, right? Prioritize this bit. Yeah, and then we need to send bread over. Okay, let's see if we can do some progress. Nothing with the monuments. It's not what we want to work on. We want to work on farming. So let's get a wheat farm, I guess. Unless we want to go with the wheat farm here. Build. Assign a couple of farmers. Yep. We'll have farmers there whenever that gets built. If it gets built at all. We got plenty of planks. Nice. Got more workers. We also have more gold to buy beautification things, but I kind of want to save my money for a couple other things, right? So we want to go with a windmill or wheat store. And then we want to get a bakery. And oh man, we're out of gold. Okay. All right. No big deal. Build that later. All right, let's get a move on. Let's get to work. Make the bread in a few. A merchant is approaching your village. Who are you? Loaning tools. A wealthy benefactor learned of your village recent struggles with your tools and coins. How do you know that? They're graciously offered to lend you the necessary tools to help your community flourish. However, they will eventually expect repayments. No thanks. I don't need your help. We're out of tools. We are out of tools. Not good. So I'm thinking that we need to go into here to buy more tools. We can't produce them yet, so that's a problem. Oh, is this ready here? Can we now tax? Great Hall. Select mandate. Thus has to be done. Multiply this building splendor value by 1. Coins levied. Your villagers reluctantly delivered your large number of coins. Ah! Okay, so that's how that works. But build a manor house that has a tax office. I'm trying to do that. Monument, manor house, tax office. Hold on. Tax office. Wait a second. What is going on here? Edit. Add a sub building. Tax office. You know what? I messed up. So can I view workplace? Parts list. This thing here. Can I change you? Okay, hold on. No. I need to edit you again. This thing, I want to pull out. And can I delete this thing as well? Change material, replace. Destroy. Destroy. And then my guess is that we also destroy that. Yeah, so we're going to get some materials back, right? Okay, so apply. Now, we want to build this again. We want to edit. We want to add a sub building, tax office, and we're going to just do a manor tower and attach that to there. And now that is the tax office, right? That should be done. Okay, good. Now we want to go back, edit this, and add a sub building and free build. No, we don't want a free. Fine. Okay, so now you are the tax office. Good. All right. Awesome. Now that makes sense. Now, this little guy over here, we have a castle keep, which we messed up. So we're going to edit this thing. We're going to remove it. We're going to remove this. And we're going to remove this. Because we need to add a sub building. And this has to be a barracks. Your barracks. You are going to be this. Okay. We need to also add a armory. Which you're just going to live right over there. I think this is going to make more sense. Armory, free build, barracks, great hall, castle keep. Done. Build. Now things are coming together. Okay, so as far as the church goes, you're good. Monastery. Chapel. Holy moly. Monastic scriptorium. Has a herb garden. Has a monk dorm. Has garden and has monastic scriptorium. Reach population of monastic. Gracious. Holy moly. Okay, so hold on. Can we get rid of you? I'm going to keep you. I want to move. Other location. Edit. And I want to edit. Move. Fire. Doesn't allow me to do that. Okay. All right. I'm going to undo. Done. That's gonna remain there for a little while. All right. And then we have a housing insufficient situation. Let's add more housing, please. Housing in this area right over here, general area. Ooh, we have to keep that for iron. Let's go ahead and do some housing in this area here. Possible. I make that little area there so that we don't mess with this here. And let's get some housing area over here. Yeah, that works. Okay, perfect. Done. What do we have going on here? We have missing crop field. Let's paint a crop field. We're going to be farming this entire area here. Perfect. That should be a really nice farming or plot of land. Good. All right. We got people coming in. We have more ideas here. Advice villagers leaving. Some villagers in your community are unhappy. They have their reasons, but one thing is clear. They will leave if life in your village does not improve. Check to see what's bothering them. Let's help them out. Advice, adding decorations. Are you serious? Come on now. Not that important. People shouldn't be leaving. All right. Lots of things going on. What's this? The king's planning a new outpost around the borders. One of his merchants noticed your woodcutter camps and wants to make you an offer. This looks like a good trade. What does he want? Selling wood to the king. 15 days. Accumulate 50 wood inside storage facilities account. Current amount is 0. Actually, for that. I think we can do that. Let's actually do that. Right? We could get more tree cutters. We got 4 workers. Yeah, let's get that. Get going. Get another lumber. Here. Build. And assign 3 woodcutters here. Very nice. And then happiness is a problem. What is the problem here? Can't find a house. Paint some more housing areas, right? I'm gonna forget about that little iron path right there. But essentially we would want to continue housing this way instead of over here. But for now, this is what we can do, right? Yeah. Okay. We're kind of in a predicament here, but we're making progress. Oh, I didn't hit build here. Bye. Got villagers. Got food. We got plenty of boards, actually. Let's get rid of one. We got 23 here. The butcher is not butchering. Let's add another butcher there. We negative 32 coins tendency here. Construction 97, trade minus 86. We're just buying too many tools. Territory upkeep is -5 and upkeep is up mandate. Can we discuss another taxation? Coins levied in population. Happiness went. Yeah, people still don't have houses. Is a problem. If we could get, let's see. Okay, so things are looking pretty grim, but I think it's going to have to be something that we sort out in another episode. I'm having a lot of fun, and it is a challenge. This is a challenge, and so we need to sort this out fast, or we're going to continue having issues. And I really want to get this the berries hidden. I don't know why it's showing. I don't know why it's showing like that on my screen. Too many markers there. Okay. So let's end the episode here. Things are looking up. Things are looking good. Do we have any issues here? Oh, now I just turned something else on in the interface that should not have been on, but oh, we lost a commoner. Oh, that's not good. A commoner. That's one of the guys we just promoted. All right, so let's end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and drop me a comment. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. There come some more villagers you can accept into the colony as soon as we're able to build some more housing. I don't know why we're not building more housing, but we will do so. This game is a lot of fun. Like I said, it's on sale on Steam. Grab it if you enjoyed the video, and then come back tomorrow for another episode. Yeah, I'm definitely going to continue doing this game. Having a lot of fun. I'm having a blast. So again, really hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. Bye-bye.